If you're thinking to do some last-minute Christmas shopping at the LEGO store near you, then I highly recommend you watch this video, then at least you know what to expect. So here in Belgium, if you don't know, ever since the beginning of November, there has been some restrictions when it comes to non-essential stores being open. And case in point, LEGO obviously was affected by that. But then, good news, recently Belgium reopened and eased some restrictions when it comes to that, especially for stores who were closed for the longest period, just to make sure that this holiday season, they would also have the opportunity to get some revenues, for example. And I naturally took advantage of that situation. I went to Antwerp, which is the location of the only LEGO store here in Belgium, which is in Wijnegem Mall, just to see if there could be an opportunity for me to buy some LEGO items that I would like to have. I was looking online already in the LEGO store and I wanted to buy some Christmas decorations basically. Because here I saw decorations, okay, it's the typical Christmas decorations, but there was nothing about LEGO in it. So I said I wanted to add some sets from LEGO. But then when I looked online in the store, everything was out of stock. And I'm not surprised, all the stores are closed, so people had to go online and order. And unfortunately, I could not get any stock anymore. So I said to myself, okay, this might be the best opportunity now because I know the stores were physically closed for a long time. They might have that stock. I guess some of you are also wondering, why am I just going to a LEGO store? Aren't there other retail stores out there that sell LEGO as well? Of course, that is the case indeed, yeah. But when I think about buying LEGO sets, I really like to go to the LEGO store specifically because whenever you buy things there, depending on how much you spend all in all, you get a certain gift or a certain free set that they reward the customers with, for example. And that's what makes it interesting because you get more bang for the buck, basically. And another thing is really, whenever I go to the LEGO store, the experience is just different. I mean, I could stay there for, I don't know, maybe an hour, for example, just looking at each set, even if I've seen them already in the past. I mean, it's just a different feeling. And for me, the experience is one of the main factors really why I prefer going to the LEGO store. That was actually my first time to go to a mall again, ever since what, Q1 of this year? Ever since the COVID restrictions happened. And I really said to myself, okay, I want to avoid all the Christmas shopping because I'm used to that, right? So I said, I'm going to go there opening time of the mall. I'll be there right away. And then when I got there, it was like, what? It was a totally different story. I didn't see so many people. When I was walking around the hallways of the mall, really, you couldn't really see so many people. And maybe people didn't know that the mall was open already. But it was just a totally different experience. And even the mall, they even had restrictions basically where people could not sit around there. All the seats in the mall were just restricted. Nobody could sit there, for example. All the restaurants, all the stores selling food could only sell takeaway, so even drinking or eating in the mall was not allowed. However, I can say the same for the LEGO store. When I got there, immediately, first thing that I saw, there was a line going in, and I didn't see that in other stores of the mall. So that really says a lot about the fans of LEGO, really. And to be honest, when I arrived, I was fifth in line. And if you're wondering why are there lines, it's because of COVID restrictions. The mall wants to make sure that whenever people go into the stores, there's still at least a safe distance between people. So they were restricting the people who would enter the stores. when I got into the store, the first two things that I immediately looked for was the gingerbread house and the elf club house, because basically those were the two things that I showed earlier which I wanted to buy online, which were already out of stock basically. And then when I got there, I asked about it, and unfortunately they also said it's out of stock. So you're really, it was just, you know, I was just unlucky. So instead I looked for other sets that could also complement the Christmas theme, and I saw a couple of interesting ones. Basically, the first one that I got was this Briquettes Nutcracker set. Basically, if you can see here, you see the Nutcracker, you see the Christmas tree, you see the gifts. Really a good addition to our Christmas display. Another one that I saw is this Santa Claus display here. Looks interesting, kind of small, but I think very interesting to add as well to our display. This one's quite interesting here, really. These are the things that you can hang on your tree, and really for me, they really look nice with the snowman here and the deer, for example. Really interesting. And the last one that I got isn't really a Christmas set basically, but this is something that's retiring already, and I said I really want to have it because basically I have the bigger Batmobile, and I said I want to put this smaller Batmobile together with the bigger one in the display because it just looks cool. And I mentioned it earlier, you get the free set as well. So I got the free crane basically together with everything that I got. So I hope I was able to give you a glimpse of how it is right now to do shopping in the LEGO stores during the Christmas pandemic season going on right now. But really for me, the experience was amazing, similar to how it was in the past before the COVID situation happened. I think I spent maybe half an hour or more there all in all, but really I enjoyed it. And for you, if you're really contemplating to go there now, I think it's the best opportunity to do it as early as possible, mainly because if you're looking for some Christmas sets, they're going to be out of stock soon. So if I were you, go there immediately, because of course, when you go online, it's already going to be out of stock. There's still going to be stock in the stores basically for some other sets that are there. However, more and more people are going to go there during the Christmas rush. So really, if you're looking for something to display in your house, now is the time to go. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section what you're planning to get this Christmas season. That's all I have right now. See you till the next video.